I always start my day with a walkabout. And I take a walk and I look at all the kennels and who are our new residents and who are still here. And I always end my day doing a walkabout and looking at and spending time with all the animals here. What I do is it's like a puzzle, and I try and bring all the pieces of the puzzle together. My board of directors and I look at every facet of this operation. And part of the puzzle is budget. Part of the puzzle is our veterinarian and of course the medicine and the help that we need there. Part of the puzzle are our wonderful volunteers and of course our department heads. And I would say we have done a really excellent job with staff here and staffing in our board of directors.
So I work with and direct our animal control program. We have 4 Wisconsin certified humane officers on staff, and we operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. What we do depends on what's going on in the community and what kind of calls we're getting. And as I said, we're operating every hour of the year, so every day is a little bit different, and that's one of the better parts of the job. But on a given day, we could be picking up stray animals, we could be performing welfare checks, investigations, and most of what we try to do is education. The animal control field has evolved. I've always enjoyed being around animals. I have a degree in wildlife management. The idea of going into the community and resolving conflicts, educating people, and then watching them pass that down to their children and seeing them maybe turn their situation around. It's high stress and high risk at times, but it's also very rewarding.
I'm Brett Jarman, and I do a variety of things here at the Humane Society of Portage County. I'm a vice president of the board, but the more important things are the things that I do as a volunteer. All nonprofits and businesses have a board of directors, and the board of directors are the people who have the responsibility for ensuring that the activities of the shelter are going in the way that they believe they should. The board sets policies for a variety of things, how we do adoptions or how we might handle animal dispositions. Our board is spending a lot of its time on fundraising events. As a nonprofit, we're always having to look for dollars to cover the program costs, and so a large portion of our time is spent organizing events. Our events range from a walk with the dogs in the park in the spring to a golf outing event in the summer, and our crown jewel of the fundraising season is our Pet Fest, and that is either late October or early November. Pet Fest is our most fun event of the year. It is a gathering of about 600-700 folks from the community that come out to help us generate the money that we need to support our animals. We are the largest basket raffle in Portage County, so that's part of it. We have a silent auction, and we have a live auction that goes on to these things. Then there is a whole variety of things that we have for kids. We have kid games, we do face painting, we have a caricature artist that comes in. There's typically a band that is there playing, but it's a night of fun activities for anybody in the area to attend.
The difficult part is seeing an animal that doesn't get adopted. That's very hard. I have seen excellent, beautiful dogs here that sometimes get ignored when people are looking for little puppies. I've seen great cats here get ignored because we're looking for a little kitten. That's hard, and people don't think that animals understand, but they do. And I never would have believed that until I worked here, to see the look in their faces and in their eyes. You can see right through the eyes, and they almost know, take me, take me.
Yeah, there's a lot of difficult parts. One of them is just the hours and not knowing when you're going to get called out. So we come here and work an average work day, but when we go home, we're still on call a few nights a week. So difficult to see disputes that people can get into, and we're often called to resolve that, pet-related disputes. And it's also difficult to see animals in certain conditions, whether they're mistreated, or sometimes it can be hard to do anything about it too, because there's constraints in the law or with our authority. So those are just a few things that are difficult about the position.
I really believe that companionship animals help relieve stress in our lives and help relieve all sorts of anxiety. Not only that, but for people who are sitting at home thinking, well, I don't want to do paperwork and I'm not a great physical, I can't run. It takes a moment of your time to pat a dog on the head or to sit on the floor and pet a cat. And really almost everyone can do it.